Hello, gamers. Today I want to talk about the Artifact Foundry. There is a foundry in the city, and for all you new players that don't know very much about crafting, you ever wondered how you get those special armor sets that require more than just regular hides and cloth and um, the iron bars or the metal bars and whatnot and wood? Well, you gotta make the stuff at the foundry. So I'll just I'll tell you what the wiki says about it. Artifact Foundry. The Artifact Foundry is a special type of crafting station that can be found in every city. It can be used to meld runes, souls, and relics into artifacts, salvage items, enchant items, and transmute runes, souls, relics, and royal sigils. Contents: melding, salvaging, enchanting, transmuting, and awakening. You've got melding. Melding is the process of creating artifacts out of materials such as runes, souls, relics, and Avalonian shards. Such artifacts can be used for crafting. The outcome of the melding is a random artifact for each set of given materials. The material amount required for each artifact can be seen by clicking on an artifact, then looking at the materials it is made of. For example, the player can meld artifacts related to Avalonian equipment using Avalonian shards. Then you got salvaging. Salvaging is the process of breaking down an item into its crafting components. The player will receive silver, 25% of the crafting material cost of the item, and 0 to 1 of the artifacts used if it is an artifact item. You also got enchanting. Enchanting is the process of using runes, souls, and relics to increase an item's enchantment level, like 5.1, 5.2, 5.3. To get to 5.4 or 7.4, 8.4, to get the 0.4, you have to craft it. You can't enchant it. A 0.4 item has to be crafted to 0.4 using tier 0.4 enchantment level resources, and they're expensive. So in case you're wondering why you can't get your item past 0.3, that's why. Those items have to be crafted to 8.4, to whatever tier 0.4, like 8.4. The gold diamonds or whatever looking ones. And then you got transmuting. Transmuting is the process of creating higher tier or quality materials out of multiple lower tier or quality materials. There's a way that you could take like uncommons and bump them up to a higher tier level. And I'll show you that. Materials out of multiple lower tier or quality materials. This process uses siphon energy, essences, royal sigils, rune souls, and or relics depending on what item is being made. Then you got awakening. I don't really mess with awakening. There's a reason behind it. A lot of players like it though. Awakening is the process of using Avalonian energy and siphon energy as well as a fixed silver cost to imbue a 0.4 weapon, and I guess it's only weapons, with the ability to acquire unique traits. These weapons can be further enhanced over time when used consistently with an increasing fame and silver cost to add to the modify existing traits. I won't be focusing on awakening. That is like a whole different thing. Okay, so these little items here, these runes, these souls, and these relics, and these Avalonian shards. You ever wondered what they're for? I bet you're just selling them at the market to get what little bit of silver they're worth. Well, I would hold on to them because you need those to do all this stuff at the Artifact Foundry. And as you can see, I've been stockpiling them. because it takes like 50 at a whack. So anyway, let's go to the city. So here we are at the market. I'm in Limhurst right now, and I'm inside the marketplace to buy. And if you don't have any or you need to buy some, it's very simple. Go into category, go all the way down to materials, and see materials. You got shards, crystal shards, essence, other, relic, rune, and soul. So you can open up your inventory. So I want to purchase, I've got 2,000 runes. I got 100 of these relics. So I want to buy some relics and some souls. And I need to withdraw some money out of the bank. So let me get my money real quick. So what you do is, since we're after relics, there's tier levels. As there are tier levels in, you know, your armor and all your gear. So you come up here, you select relic, materials, relic, and in here, obviously, you select tier 5, because I'm going to be working on tier 5 stuff, because I love tier 5. Tier 5 is, especially tier 5.4, is strong enough to do almost any of the mid-range solo stuff in the game, until you get to the higher tier stuff, tier 7, tier 8. But I mean, as a crafter and a trader, I've been able to do pretty much, I normally farm up to tier 6, gather tier 6 in the red zones. I don't go to the black zones for tier 8. I'll take what I earn, and I'm sure this makes the cartels and stuff happy, but I'll take that money and I will buy the tier 8 stuff. And it is stupid expensive. It's highway robbery. You know, and the devs, they wonder why nobody wants to go into black zones. It's because the crap costs too damn much. Oh, it's part of it, they say. No, screw that. Do I want to take my car into the ghetto and leave the keys in the ignition and the windows down and the doors unlocked and it's a hot spot for auto theft? And like, oh well, if somebody steals my car, I just go buy another one. No, that ain't how it works. Especially if, you know, you want to run around in 8.4. I mean, like my 8.4 set costs right under 200 million. How much money is that in real money? You can buy 27, on average, 27 million silver for about 20 bucks. So 369 is 246. Yeah, it's 120 to 100 and, am I doing the math right? 246. Yeah, 120. Right at $120 for one tier 8.4 set. That's how you gotta look at it. You gotta look at what crap actually costs. So you take your 8.4 set. Oh, it's double that now. So you might, it's instead of 220, it's I mean 120, it's 240. $240 is about what you're gonna lose on average. 200 easy. Just going into the black zone, full PvP, and getting your stuff taken from you. $200. Now, unless you've got connections and you're just a Uber trader and you got billions of silver. Oh, I hate it when this thing does this. Wow. I just updated the game and it is laggy as hell. I don't know what they've done to it, but the lag, my game was running smooth and now it's Like, everywhere I've gone, it's been super ass laggy. I hope it doesn't stay like that, because this is greatly gonna, like, damn it. And now I'm having connection issues. It's too laggy. Good Lord, that's horrible. But anyway, enough ranting. Oh my goodness, really? Look how long this is taking. So, they're roughly 787 each, so I'm just going to buy 999 of them. As many as I can buy. Holy crap, look at the update. Wow, all my text just popped in suddenly. What is wrong with this game? Look at it freezing up. Holy crap. Why is it? Oh man, somebody's beating me to the stuff. I need to find a guy that's got a step. Oh my god. What in the hell? Reload. Oh my god, look at the... This is horrible. I may have to turn this game off and reload it. Wow. This is horrible. Look how long it's taken to update. Just using the market. I'll buy all that. Wow. Well, I hope the game can keep up with me. I don't know why it's so laggy, but it is. I hate lag. I hate lag. I've spent a lot of money to get rid of lag. And if a game company doesn't give a shit about their lag, then really? It's so damn laggy, people are buying the crap before the damn computer's even responding. Oh my god, this is bullshit. Anyway, I'm gonna pause this and I'm just gonna buy up 99 because this is taking way too long. Okay. Come on, work. Sorry, this is supposed to have been a fun video. The lag in the game is making my experience horrible. Look at that. It won't even leave the market. It's lagging so bad. I hate lag. I never have any lag. Not on this setup. I did on that other laptop, but that wasn't lag. That was hard drive lag. Why the hell is it lagging? So anyway, this is the Foundry guy. Now, let me show you where it's at on the map. This is Limhurst, but if you look, it's this icon right here, T8 Artifact Foundry, System Public, blah, blah, blah. And that's as far as I could zoom in, but it looks like that. So, just wherever city you're at, just look around this inner edge and look for that icon, T8 Artifact Foundry. So, okay, here we go. Here you may attempt to meld artifact fragments into a single functioning artifact. So you're like, okay, what is this crap? Move this out of the way. Adapts lost crossbow mechanism. I like to make Blightstaff stuff. And see these right here? You got to select these. This is your tier. So tier 4, tier 5, tier 6, tier 7, tier 8. That's how you select what tier grade of the rune you want. Or a soul stone. See how you can click these and it moves? See how they change down here? Relics and Avalonian shards. And these are the crafting pieces here, the possible artifacts. What sucks about this, your selection randomly creates one of the following artifacts. You can't control what it makes. So if you're trying to get one specific one of these, you can spend tons of this stuff trying to get that. Because see, it tells you. Like, let's go back to 5. And I am wanting to make Blight Staff. So I need this. Where is it? Really, it's not that. One of these, something Blight. What in the world? Oh. You gotta switch these around too. See, mage, like warrior, mage, hunter, and any. Any is all of them combined. See, it's all the possibilities. I know for a fact I think it's pretty much hunter. Maybe it's mage. I need the blight one. But I'm not going to get to choose to make it. I have to hope I get it. But imbued. It's one of these. Wow. I think it was on the first batch. It's on this top row. It's like one of these. Start at the beginning, go to the second one. Try this one. Why am I having a hard time with this? It's normally right in here. I've made a ton of blight staffs. I swore it was under hunter. Because you craft them at the hunter's lodge. There it is. Expert symbol blight. So, now you got that. And it says required resources. 50. So, for 50 of these, you hit meld. And let's bring up our inventory. Move this around. Now they'll fall into here. So I'm going to hit meld and see what we get.
Just a light tap.
What'd we get? We got a hellish handle. Well, that's not what I need, so I'm going to hit it again.
Watch your fingers.
And you just got to hope you get what you're wanting. Now see why this can take forever? Demonic arrowheads. That's not what I wanted. So I meld another 50. Now we're at 150. And it gave me another one of those. So meld again until I get this blight. And guess what we got? A symbol of blight. Yay! Alright. Now see how that was a soul stone? See, soul stone? So it took 50 expert soul stones, tier 5. Say I'm going to have to make this stuff over here. Well, those require runes. So see, now it's switched to export rune. Meld. I don't need any of this. I got my blight. So now I'm going to go make a blight staff. So, close all this out. And let's go to my crafting station. Alrighty. So I'm back at my little supply hut on my personal island. So I'm going to put away the things I don't need. Because The lag is horrible right now. They did an update and it is just flat out. I've been kicked out of the game twice in less than 10 minutes. It says the lag is like 855. It's normally at like 150. So I don't know what's up with that. It's trying to disconnect again. You can salvage these because it takes 50 to make this, but if you salvage it, sometimes you only get 10 of them back. So I just hold on to them in case I need to craft that in the future. I don't just craft anything. Anyway, need some wood. Hopefully I won't get kicked out of the game. So I'm gonna need tier 5 wood. So now it's like, what do we want to make? So first let's see what it takes to make an 8.4 tier 5. Actually, yeah, I'm curious. Why's my little boar piggy running so slow? So the blight snap is made at this one.
Hunter or hunted?
The Elders Hunter Lodge. And blight snap is tier 5. So we're in the list of the blight stuff. I want to make this expert's bow badone. How much is carved bone? I'm not spec'd for it, but I eventually want to be spec'd level 100 in all the bows. There's blight stuff. Okay, now how this works, in case you've never crafted before, to make a flat tier 5 blight staff, you need this item we just made over there at the Artifact Foundry. So we need one of those. See, 1 out of 1. I need 12 cloth and 20 of these. So I need to go get some cloth. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Wow, I keep getting kicked out of the game. Ever since this update, the game has been extremely laggy and horrible. So where's that tier 5 blight stuff? I think it's past these. Right there. Oh, excuse me, so. To make a flat tier 5, wish it would remember my settings. All you need is 20 tier 5 cedar planks, 12 ornate cloth, tier 5, and 1 expert symbol of blight, the artifact. Say you want to make an 8.1. So click on this for 5.1, not 8.1, a 0.1. Well, now you need 20 uncommon, 20 uncommon ornate cloth, plain old blight stuff. Say you wanted to make a tier 2. Say you got a bunch of these. Oh my gosh. Hang on a second. Sometimes I think the devil is in my computer trying to screw shit up. Now I got it. I keep getting disconnected from this stupid game. I hate it. I hate it when they do an update because this is the kind of crap I have to deal with. And a lot of players saying they're not having any issues, but so why is it just me? So anyway, want to make an 8.2 from crafted? You need these. You want an 8.3? You need those. The only way to make not 8 point, but 5.3. See the 1, 2, 3, and 4. That'd be like 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, 5.4. To make a 5.4, you need these 20 pristine cedar planks. They're not cheap. And of course, they're 102,000 silver each. right now on the market. And you need 20 of those. So that's 2 million right there. These ornate cloths are 81, rounded up, 82,000 each. So it's 1.1, almost 1.2 million right there. So now we're at 3.2 million. And then these, you can buy them if they're on the market for 3,753 for the artifact. How much? Wow, that's cheap. It's actually cheaper to go buy one than it is to craft it at the Artifact Foundry. Because it takes 50 of these. Those are 200. These are worth 98 silver each. Okay. So that's 500. It's 5,000. Yeah, it's roughly 5,000. And you can buy it for 3,700. Wow, it's cheaper just go find one and buy it out of the market. But I like crafting my stuff, so. Anyway, this is for tutorials. So that's how you make the 5.4 set. See, I made all these 5.4s sets. See, made by me. And that's what it took. It took these materials. See, this is cheap. This one's cheap. Because they just take regular resources, even though it's pristine. So this outfit's worth 588k for the boots. 1.12 million for the chest piece. That's wrong. It cost me more than that. It cost me 3 times that. Wow. Yeah, these prices are not accurate. Anyway. I don't have any of this stuff right now. So I'm just going to make a flat, and then we're going to, you can craft a 5.1 or 5.2 or 5.3 if you have these resources. Or you can use these runes to enhance them. So let's make a, let's create a flat one. So we need 20, 20, 20, just regular resources plus the blight. And it's hungry, so let me go get some food real quick. Okay, we're back. So click back on her. And if you click on switch to management view, this right here, see the thing right here moving? Click on her, go all the way to the bottom. It'll say food supply. Drop your food here. Her favorite dish is potato salad. How much is potato salad? Potato salad is currently 4,453 each. Each. So I'm like, oh, hell no, lady. You ain't getting no potato salad. I'm going to feed you fish. So I'm going to give her 200 fish. And I'm going to slide it in here. And now if you look, it's going to give me 1%. 4,011 nutrition for 200 fish. And submit. Oh, I don't get a reward. If you give them what they want, sometimes they give a reward. The reward sucks. It's not worth the price. I've discovered. Because I used to give them what they wanted. I wasn't making any profit doing it that way. It's like they're getting clever and trying to figure out ways to keep you from making any real profit by crafting. It almost makes me not want to craft. The greediness and the silver sinks and all that crap in this game just frustrate shit out of me. But anyway, no more complaining. So drop the fish over here. And now she's got food. So I just exit out over to reset her.
Just kidding.
Go back. Find that friggin' staff again. You'll get tired of scrolling up and down. I don't know if there's a faster way of doing this. If there is, I haven't figured it out. So the blight staff, right there. So we're going to make a flat 5. Anytime it doesn't have a 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, it's called a flat. So we're just going to make a flat 5. Now we got everything we need. We got the expert symbol blight, 12 ornate cloths, and 20 cedar planks. So hit
Help
craft.
yourself.
Ta-da! Now look what we got. We have an expert Blightstaff made by you. Of course, this is made by me. But it would be made by you if you made it. And that's cool beans. So, notice how it's good. Well, say you want... I don't really go for the gold ones, but I go for the one right under it. Excellent. See how it says excellent quality? So plus 400 enchantment, plus 60 quality, plus 83 mastery, and plus 4 mastery modifier is what this excellent gold, the 5.4 item. So, while we're on my island, you can go to any... Oh my god, look at the game lagging. Let's move this back over here. So, just run to your repair center. Just go to a repair center. And it's at least got to be the same tier as the item you're crafting. Luckily for me, mine's a tier 8. So I can repair all my stuff. Now, Elder's Repair Station. See this reroll? You've got the first one is repair, the second one's reroll, and this one is salvage. Salvage, you would load your stuff into that, and it will break. Say, like, I'm not going to do this, hopefully, but it'll tell you what you might get back. 0 to 1, you might get your symbol blight back, might get 2 to 3 cloth back, might get 4 cedar planks, or you will get 4 cedar planks. You'll get anywhere between 2 to 3 cloth and 0 to 1 blight staff. 9 times out of 10, you're going to get 0, and you'll get up to 1,194 silver back. We're not doing that.
See you soon.
So I don't want to accidentally destroy my stuff. So we want to switch it to reroll. So you drag your item. And see, right now it is good, which is the crappiest one. So we could, for like this one's 11,097 silver for a chance to re-roll it to a higher quality. So that's good. That's good. That's outstanding, which is the next one. And then there's excellent. And then there's masterpiece. And masterpiece is a 1% chance, which means you can roll that sucker 100 times and still not get it. A 1% chance should be, if you roll that thing for that cost 100 times, you should get it. I did one, damn near went to 150 before it rolled. So it's not true to its 0.1%. That's not true. But whatever. We want it to this one. Excellent. So anyway, hit reroll. Get me out of the way. You want to pay 11,097 for a chance to reroll. It's a 60% chance it's going to go to this one. Did it go? Look at that! Went straight to excellent. And that's where we want to be. So I got stupid lucky on that. Normally it would just go to the next one, and then that might take 10 times, and then go to the next one. And so anyway, it's 55 silver for a chance to roll it. You know what I do? I just play the dice one time. So I'm like, okay, I'll re-roll it once. It's like gambling. So re-roll it. Didn't get it. So screw it. I'm not wasting another 55,000 silver on an item that's only worth 47,000. So see, I've already invested more than what it's worth just by hitting reroll. Not doing that again, because you got a 1% chance. So anyway, we succeeded. So now we've got our higher quality, excellent quality, Expert's Blightstaff. Now, say we want to bring it to 5.3. Well, let's go do that. So get back on my little bear. I'm just going to take my bear because he can carry a lot of weight. The dire boar does really good, but when you're carrying a lot of weight, you want a bear or that more powerful oxen.
I can get you anywhere.
And let's see if the game lags me right out of the server. I hate lag. So we're going back to the city, and we're going to go back to that artifice. And I've already got, I believe, enough items in my inventory to enchant them. So he's right here. Let's click.
Runes are
All right.
pieces of a puzzle.
So we're not going to be making any more artifacts. I already showed you how to do that. So now we're going to go to enchant. So select the second tab. If you hover over, it says enchant. Top one is meld. Enchant. Awaken weapon. Transmute. And salvage. Transmute is where you can create this from these. Oh, from a lower tier level, yeah. But we're going to enchant. Alright, so to enchant an item, in case you don't know this, drag whatever item it is. So here's that flat 5. Excellent quality Expert's Blightstaff we made. Damn. To bring it to 0.1, see, you can craft it using these materials, or you can use these runes to bring it right here, see, to 0.1. So we need 384 of these expert runes to enchant it. So I'm going to enchant it.
Unveil yourself.
Ta-da! Now look, it's a 5.1. Say we want to bring it to 5.2. Put it up there. It says, oh, you want to go to 5.2. Item power 950, enchantment level 1. We're going to take it to plus 100 item power to 1050 level 2. So I need 384 of these expert souls, tier 5 level. So I'm going to hit enchant.
Just a light tap.
Boom! Now our little crafted thing is a 5.2. See how it's increased in item power? Pretty sweet, huh? I want to take it to 5.3. So I'm going to drop it back up there in the enchant equipment item. Now it's going to take 384 of these expert relics. See how this enchanting and stuff can start getting expensive? Because those are 787 each. And we need 384 of them. Now you're starting to see why the weapons, the 0.1s, 2s, and 3s start getting expensive. Because these things cost money. So I'm going to enchant that.
With diligence.
Boom! Now look what we got. We got, see down here? See my mouse down here? See how the purple? Now we have an Exploit Blightstaff 5.3. 1458 item power, plus 300 enchantment, plus 60 quality. See how these points are tallied in from its base stat, the item power base stat? Since it's a 5.3, we get a plus 300 enchantment, a plus 60 quality, a plus 237 mastery bonus, and a plus 11 mastery modifier. And an additional 850 item power. And item power is power in this game. The higher your IP, that's what IP means, is item power. Normally, the stronger you are, the stronger your attacks, the stronger everything, plus your base stats for leveling up your destiny. And that's how you gain power in this game. So there you go. And before I leave, I'm going to try it out. I'm going to zoom in on my little buddy, move my stealth out of the way, and voila! And look, I'm level 102 out of 120 in Blightstaff. Isn't it precious? And watch how good the heals are. A lot of people don't like black staff because it's okay for group healing and stuff, like dungeons and stuff and open world. For arenas where you need to like heal one specific target, like a tank or whatever, it's not the best healing weapon for that at all. Wow, look how bad this thing's lagging. Look at that. Look at the delay. Wow, I'm not going to be able to do anything hardcore in this. Get out of my way. Damn. Anyway, I was trying to show you my heals. These dum-dums keep getting up on me. Wow, look at that 3-second lag. That's horrible. I'm waiting for him to do that little blue flash. That way I know he's queued up. But the lag is so long, I'm losing my timing. There it goes. See? A level 5.90. It would have been better than that if I could have stacked the center there. Because he can hit, I think he can hit up to 120. This tier 5.4 can hit 120 if you stack it right. Oh, it's 5.3. It's going to lose just a little bit of power. Here we go. Let's stack it up. Let's get out of the way from these idiots who are irritating the hell out of me. Oh, my bear. Wow, I'm overburdened with weight. Go away! Oh, this game between the lag and the people irritated me. Anyway, try this again. Here's how you queue up a blight staff. You got to queue it up. Normally it's 3. See how it says over 8 stacks stack up to 3 times? So it'd be like 1. I'm hitting my queue. 2. Wow, lag. 3. I hit it 4 times. 4. Then W. Come on! Time is of the essence. See, now it's healing for 109. If it was a 5.4, it'd hit for almost 120. But yeah, if you want to maximize your blight staff, you have to queue that puppy up. And that's how you do it. So, there you go. Artifacts. Artifacts, artifacts, artifacts. And that's how you make artifacts and craft and enchant your weapons. I hope this helped you guys and gals. And sorry about getting the frustration and stuff. I can't believe this game is laggy after this update. Oh my god, if it's this laggy, if it stays this laggy, I'm not going to want to play it. But anyway, we'll see what tomorrow brings. But yeah,
10% chance, 90% skill.
that's how you do it.
Power of will.
And anyway, to awaken your weapon, you just drop it up here. This item cannot be awakened because it needs to be 0.4 level. Okay, well, I have a 0.4 bow staff. To awaken item, experts longbow awaken this item. 343,000 silver, 6 siphon energy, and 6 Avalonian energy, and then you can awaken it. But let's see what it says. Pristine weapons, enchantment level 4, can be awakened at the Artifact Foundry. Once awakened, the weapon can be wielded in combat to earn attunement. Additionally, these weapons carry a legendary rating and record significant events in their history. Attunement can be earned by slaying creatures. Tier 6 and higher awakened weapons can only gain attunement in lethal, full loot PvP areas. Once enough attunement has been gathered, it can be spent on powerful traits at the Artifact Foundry. Adding and replacing and upgrading awakened weapons traits. Add traits to your weapon to make them unique and match your personal playstyle. Although trait values start off low, they can be upgraded to provide truly powerful bonuses to your weapon. Upgrading traits gets more powerful as they become more powerful. So you may want to add multiple traits rather than focus on a single one. Each trait action taken on an awakened weapon increases its strain. This is the part that bothers me, is the strain. The higher the strain, the more the cost of further modifications increases. Choose your actions wisely and how far you want to upgrade your weapon, as costs will become higher as your weapon gains strength. Awakened weapons rating history, legendary rating. Every awakened weapon carries a legendary rating that increases with the power of its traits. The higher its rating, the more the chance of the weapon being destroyed on death is reduced. Instead, it can become lost, later returning to the world as a drop from the black market. History. Awakened weapons keep their historical record, which can be viewed from the details of the item itself. The historical record includes who awakened the weapon, previous owners, and the trait modifications. Awakened weapons. And that's right back at the beginning. So, how much is this? 6 siphon energy and 6 abalone. How much are these? These are 9,303. That's not bad. And these are... What? I thought those cost more than that. Well, let's go get some. Screw it. Let's go awaken this weapon. I want to see. I'll be right back. We hit pause. Okay, I got the goodies. So anyway, we need to select the third one, awaken weapon. And I got more than enough abalone. I went ahead and purchased 49, which is 208,000. And it's a tier 6 item. I could only find it in tier 6. And then I had to get these, siphon energy, and for 62 of them, it was 577,000. So we're going to awaken it. So 6 and 6, and then 343,000 silver. Now we got enough. I got 362,000 silver. We are good to go. And we are rolling. Yeah. Excuse me. So, let's awaken this weapon. Ta-da! Awaken weapons. Expert's longbow. Legendary rating 0. Attunement 0. Spend attunement to add, replace, or upgrade traits. Modify trait. Legendary rating required 35. Legendary rating required 70. Revert to a regular enchantment level 4 item. So you can disenchant it. So if you hit modify traits, expert's longbow, legendary rating 00. I haven't killed anything with it. With each attempt to add or replace a trait, multiple options for new traits are chosen at random. During replacement, you can choose to either keep your current trait or apply a new one. And see the silver costs, which I don't have enough silver right now. So, and you can use focus. Using focus on an awakened weapon returns some of the attunement spent. While you have premium active, focus recovers over time, even when you're offline. And I've got a full 30 because I've been at work all day, and this is all I've done, so you could upgrade trait, which I don't have anything to upgrade it, or add a trait. So what traits do we have? We don't have anything. So I need to earn some attunement, I guess. I need to get some rating, some attunement. So anyway, that is how you awaken a weapon. Alright, there you go. I hope that helped. This video is 49 minutes long. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can show y'all. That's pretty much it. I showed you how to craft. Look how this thing is.
Yes, yes.
So now what
Off
does it
you
look
go.
like when I open up my inventory? Look at it. See how it shimmers? Oh, that's cool. Now when I click on it, does it do anything special? It's just got a nice little shimmer that's been awakened. And look, here's your attuned to me. Attunement 0 out of 5080. So I got to build up 5080 points. Legendary rating 0. Strain times 1. And then there's all my base stats. And right now it's worth 2.64 million silver. That's an expensive tier 5 weapon. But it's cheap compared to an 8.4, which that weapon there would probably cost 50, 60 million silver, which is ridiculous. But if you look at the tier 8 high end stuff, it is stupid. It's stupid expensive. So anyway, unless you're out there getting the stuff yourself, which good luck in that. It's in full loot black zone. You got the cartel gank squads out there. You've got all kinds of gank squads out there with their radar hacks and all the other crap, and you'll be dead fast. You won't have enough time to gather hardly anything. But that's why I just buy the high tier stuff off the market. Yeah, I pay way more in the long run, but what can you do? What can you do? You just do it. Sadly, that's not how I make my money in this game. I don't make tier 8.4 stuff. It costs me more to make it than what the groups that are getting their own resources, that are part of the gank squads and the big guilds and the cartel and all that, they can go get the stuff with their big giant armies and then designate somebody to craft it, put it on the market, and generate funds for their guildies and their higher up members and players, you know. So it's kind of like paying taxes and doing your duties, like serving your time in the military, which is smart. But that's kind of what you have to get involved in if you want to get anywhere, you know, cheap in this game. And I guess the devs are all for it because they don't seem to care that the majority of the players are like me. They're stuck down here at everyone else's mercy. But you know what? I like crafting. And I basically like this high-end tier stuff. Well, the tier 5 stuff I can make money off of because I can go get that crap myself. Tier 6, I can go get the crap myself. But tier 7 and 8, I can't go get that myself. I can, but it would take me a long time. And I will probably lose more than that game. So anyway, I take my profits from tier 6 and below, and I make this stuff. I can make 5.4. But you know, I love 5.4. I mean, for what I do, it's more than powerful. I think a 5.4 set is equivalent to a flat 8 set, or an 8.1. I can't remember exactly. I'd have to compare the stats of the two together. And, you know what? Let's do that. Pause. Alright. Alright, so, I need 32 planks to build this thing. And that's 1.03 million to build a flat tier 8 longbow. So let's go build it real fast. And then I want to compare the stats from a 5.4 to a flat 8. And I think they're equivalent. So, I don't know. A flat 8 is apparently cheaper.
On the hunt?
Go all the way to the bottom. Why does it do that? It doesn't want to scroll. This game is lagging so bad it's not responding to my mouse. See, it's trying to kick me out of the game. Yeah, it's annoying. Wow, a million freaking. Alright, so that's crazy.
Of course.
So we're gonna craft this. Oh look, I got 4 back. Ah, I should have used focus. Damn it! Oh, would it have let me use focus? I'm not for sure. Yeah, I could have used my focus. Damn, I'm a dumbass. If I would have used my focus, I could have increased this resource return rate, which means you have a pretty good chance of using less resources. Without the focus, I got 4 back. With the focus, I probably could have got 10 back with my high level in my destiny tree. See, I just screwed myself. Those are roughly 100k each. If I remember right. No, that's not right. It was 1.03 million for 32, so it's 90. It's roughly 300k. How much are they each? Let me split one of these. Come on, split. They're 32,129 each on average. And 32 of them is right at 1,030,000. So anyway, now how much here? Let's compare. That's why we did this to begin with.
Sticking with the point.
So my 5.3 or 5.4 expert's longbow is got auto attack of 86, damage per second 112. So 86, 112. This one, auto attack 78, damage per second 102. So yeah, see what I'm saying? A tier 5, that's a tier 8 flat. So a tier 5.4 is 86 out of 112. 86 auto attack, 112 per second damage, and a flat 8. So 86, 112, and then a flat 8 is 78, 102. See? My 5.4 is more powerful than a flat 8. And let's see what this other one is, because I've got a 0.3. I got an 8.3 over in this chest. Let me check it real quick. All right, so I'm in my chest. So a flat tier 8 Elder's Longbow is 78, 102, and an 8.3. See how this has got the 0.3 on it? It's 106, 137. So 106, 137, and a 5.4. So 106, 137, and then 86, 112. Isn't that crazy? 106, 137 on a 8.3 and 86 and 112. So that 0.3 makes quite a bit of difference on that tier 8. I do not have a tier 8.4. They're stupid expensive to make. For that, just a few extra points you get out of a 0.4, you're going to spend 50 to 60 million. So to craft it with the current rate of what the materials are for me to craft it myself, is about 60 to 70 million silver. And the cartel and whatnot, all the people can go get the stuff and make it cheaper. Theirs is like 50, 60 million. They're always going to beat you in price. At least they've been beating me in price by why. I cannot buy the materials and craft them and sell them and make a profit. I am in a 10 to 20% loss every time when it gets to the tier 7 and the tier 8 stuff. So I don't even mess with it. I'll make it for myself because I like to make my own gear. But you can kiss profit goodbye. You can't get the materials, so that sucks. But that's the reality I have faced in this game. So yeah, see why I love my tier 5.4, 86, 112. And if you're low level and you just unlocked tier 5 and you can't wear a tier 6, a tier 7, or a tier 8, get you a 5.4. Because look, a tier 8 flat, you couldn't wear tier 8 flat anyway. If you just unlock tier 5, that's all you can wear is tier 5. So a tier 8 flat, 78,102, a tier 5.4, 86,112. It's more powerful than a tier 8 flat. It's probably equivalent to a tier 8.2. That's what I'm guessing, because an 8.3 is just a little bit more. See, 106, 137, 86, 112. And I don't have an 8.2, and I really don't feel like wasting another 2 million silver to make an 8.2. But, it's in the middle. It's between that 8 flat and 8.3. I know it's equivalent to an 8.1. It's about the same as an 8.1. Yeah, I could roughly say it's about the same as an 8.1. Crazy. I could probably go to the market and find one in there and compare the stats, but you get my point. Now you know why I like 5.4 stuff. For like 2 or 3 million, I could make a 5.4. I could sell them and make a profit because I go get those resources myself. I can solo that. But I've heard they're going to turn the yellow zones into these orange zones. And what that's going to suck is because for guys like me, they're out there gathering. Players are going to, gankers are going to be able to kill you and take everything in your inventory. Now they're advertising, but you'll get to keep what you're wearing. I wear 50K cheap tier 5 shit when I go into those areas. I don't care about what I'm wearing. But if I've got $1 million or more in inventory that I just spent 2 or 3 hours farming, I do care about that. I think that's a horrible idea. I hope that rumor is false because that will be in-game for me. That will ruin my little world in this game. I don't care for PvP. I'm trying to get into it, but I just don't care for it. I like doing this, what you see. This right here. This is what I like to do. And this turning the yellow zones into orange zones so gankers can steal your inventory will remove the safe places for us to go gather resources, which will make the game worthless to me. And no more money for me, no more anything for me. I will. This last game I played it for a year and a half, and they started doing stupid crap, and I was like, all right, I'm done. I told you I don't like this. You're making huge change, and guess what? That other game lost 80% of its player base, and they ain't coming back. I deleted my account. I deleted everything. And I spent over $2,000 in that game. I don't give a shit. It's $2,000. I had fun while it lasted. $2,000 gone. I don't have buyer's remorse. I don't continue playing the game because I've invested a lot of time and fortune in it. If you're going to ruin the game for me, I'm going to go find entertainment and pleasure somewhere else. It's just the way it is for me. So I hope Albion doesn't ruin this game. For me, anyway. The gankers will love it. Why spend 3 hours out skinning hides and mining and all that? Well, you can just put your 8.4 set on, and these little lobies out there that are just like wearing their 4s and their 5s don't stand a chance against the ganker, and they're out there trying to make money so they can save up to get those 8.4s and 8.5s. But no, it's like, if that shit is true, that means they're wanting it to be 100% PvP based. You want resources? You go gank some dumbass that just wasted his time out gathering it. Nobody's gonna do that. So I hope this orange zone, this yellow zone converted to orange zone rumor is false. When I first heard that, I heard it about 4 or 5 days ago. I was like, oh no, please let that be bullshit. That will ruin the game for, I mean, it will ruin the game for me. So anyway, hopefully that's just a rumor and nothing more. I pray, because I really like this game and I hate to quit another one. So anyway, I hope this this video helps anybody who's wanting to get into crafting and making artifacts, and you know, because like that blight staff, that's kind of a specialty item. It's not made from just common stuff. You got to have that expert symbol blight, that artifact, to make it. And that's why the higher tier ones are so expensive, because first of all, it's a random dice roll whether you're even going to get it or not for the resources invested in it. And you know, I won't take these out full loot PvP. Maybe the flat tier 5 ones, I don't know, they're still like, what, 100k, 200k without it. I just don't like giving a-holes anything of mine. Like new players, stuff like that. Yeah, I love it. Friendly player, but oh my god. If PvP wasn't so toxic, it wouldn't bother me so much. But there's no dignity and honor in it. It's just flat out gankfest. It's like prison rape. It's like the weakest one gets his butt jacked up in the air and everybody else goes for a ride. I don't care for that. Sorry. Anyway, y'all have fun. I'm out of here. Long live Albion. And if they're going to add orange zones, I hope they're whole brand new territories. Leave the yellow zones alone. Please. Long live Albion. Bye now. Have fun.